String bet. Don't get tangled in misunderstanding. Hello, English enthusiasts and game lovers. Today, we're untangling a term that's commonly used in the world of poker but can be a bit confusing for those not familiar with gambling jargon. We're talking about a string bet. If you've ever been curious about what it means or why it's important in poker, then you're in the right place. Stay tuned as we deal out the details on this unique phrase. Before we dive into the meaning, let's break down the phrase itself. A bet is a term used in gambling which means to wager money on a game or an event with an uncertain outcome. The word string, in this context, doesn't refer to the physical object but is a metaphor for a series of actions that are connected. When put together, a string bet is a bet that happens in a series of motions, rather than one continuous action. In poker, this is against the rules because it can give the bettor an unfair advantage by gauging reactions from other players. A player must declare their bet or put their chips into the pot in one single motion to avoid any misconception or unfair play. In poker, clarity and fairness are paramount. String betting is discouraged because it can lead to confusion and potential disputes among players. It's seen as a way for a player to illicitly gather information based on the reactions of their opponents as they place their chips in the pot incrementally. For this reason, in official games, once a player has made a move, it cannot be taken back or added to. It must be a decisive and clear action. Let's visualize it with some examples. Imagine a poker player saying, "I'll bet 500, and after a pause, adding, and 1,000 more. This is a classic example of a string bet. To avoid this, the player should simply say, "I bet 1,500, and move the chips in one motion. Another example could be a player pushing some chips into the pot, going back to their stack for more, and then adding them to the pot. This too is a string bet because it wasn't done in one continuous movement or declaration. To avoid making a string bet, clearly verbalize the total amount you're betting before pushing your chips. Move all your chips in one motion without going back for more. If you're not announcing your bet, make sure all your chips cross the betting line, if there is one, in one go. These practices ensure that the game is fair and enjoyable for everyone at the table." And there you have it. You're now in the know about what a string bet is and why it's important to avoid it in poker. We hope this knowledge not only helps you in your English language learning journey but also adds a card up your sleeve in case you ever find yourself at the poker table. Thanks for watching, and may your learning journey be as exciting as a high-stakes game, without any string bets, of course.